pretty skinny, small-ish window, but I reached up and I cracked it open and some fresh air was coming in. And I was greatly relieved for that. And I reached for the toilet paper, and to my horror, there was one square. One square. Friends, even in the best of circumstances, that is not enough. But this was like the Titanic disaster had just happened. It was awful. So I used the one square, and then I'm creeping around the bathroom trying to find where all the spare rolls are, trying to be quiet, because Mina's mom is just the other side of the door. Chop, 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 chopping vegetables. I open the cabinet, nothing. I check by the tank, nothing. For a moment, I thought maybe I'll use the monogrammed hand towels. Like I was really getting desperate. But then in the stroke of genius, it came to me. I looked down, I was just wearing socks. So I took off one, and I wiped myself good, and then I took off the other one, and I used that one too to clean myself up. And I'm a good guest. I cleaned the bowl a little bit too. I wasn't gonna leave that for them. And then I took the two socks, I dropped in the toilet and flushed. Did it clog? Of course it clogged! But I didn't panic. I thought to myself, all right, what I'm going to do is maybe just a little more weight of water in the bowl. I'll flush it again. Did it work? No, of course it didn't work. The water was rising. Sure enough, this filthy, reeking stew overflows the bowl and onto the floor. And it's a lot. The water is now racing towards the door of the kitchen. On the other side of that door, this family holds my life in their hands. Chop, 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 chop. I don't know what to do. I'm like trying to negotiate with the water. I grab the monogram hand towels and I try to make a dam, but it doesn't work. The water is still going towards the door and it's reaching the door. Chop, chop, chop on the other side. And I just, at the last moment, as the water was just about to flow under the door, into the kitchen, this brown, stinking, horrible mess, I knew there was only one thing I could do. I ran out the window and I sprinted into the dark of the night. I feel like I may have lost a couple of you there. I'm in an Irish bar telling jokes about alcoholism, and what I lost you on was the running out the door. All right, so I ran out the door, and I ran out the window, and I went into the night. All right, so I had a little time before my court date, and during that time, I was able to ruminate. I came to some realizations. Number one, apparently, just quitting drinking was not going to solve everything that was wrong with me. So I know I had some work to do there. Number two, whatever sparks I'd had going on with Mina had been drowned in the wreckage of that flooded bathroom, for sure. And number three, I was going to have to go in front of a judge with the world's shittiest lawyer, me. Well, that's what ended up happening. I went and saw the judge, and I did not get jail time. But I did get so much community service that it took me 4 years before I was able to get my driver's license back, which actually worked out okay. I met some nice people. I'd like to tell you that I went and made things right with Mina, but I'm a huge coward, and we never talked again. I don't even want to know what she did with the shoes that I'd left at that house. I'd also like to tell you that I absolutely never drank again, and that, I was clean and sober for forever. But friends, that is not how alcoholism works, right? It was years of me making mistakes and run-ins with the law and all kinds of other problems. But I am proud to say that as of right now, I'm 9 years and 2 months. But I do still drink coffee.